YouTube? This is AKA Denny Boy with the 1989 Chevy truck S10 4x4. But I was told, they said that they didn't have very many of these trucks. That it's not a very many of them that's running around, especially in the condition that I got mine for. I paid mine for a pretty fair price. You know, as you can see, it been hit on the side when I purchased it. Obviously, I guess the dude that had it, that sold it to me, he must have thought he messed up the frame or something like that, but he didn't mess up anything. You know, it needs a door, it needs a bed, and it needs the center pulled out. So I've been having this truck for at least a year and a half now. I drove to Michigan in it, and when I rode to Michigan, I drove it back. So obviously the truck don't have no engine problems, no transmission problems. It just has this bed problem and this door problem. So when I had this truck, when I bought the truck, I was looking for a two-wheel drive. I wanted to put a 350 small block engine in it. But then when I went and purchased the truck from the gentleman, I found out that it was a 4x4. And as I started doing my work and my research, you know, this gen truck is very interesting. You know, you can do a lot of work to them, you know, especially for the new models that they came out with, you know, with the lifts and everything, lift kits, 6-inch, 2-inch lift kits. And I plan on doing that with this truck. You know, however, I want to restore it back, but I don't want to restore it back as the original color, because I want it to have its own look, its own, you know, patina and everything. So I'm not gonna, you know, rush on doing anything to it, because I know that it takes time to get these trucks all together, especially a whole vehicle, you know, especially a vehicle in these shapes, because this truck is originally from Texas, Houston, Texas. And I think it's a pretty good truck. You know, I drove it for a year and a half. You know, I went to Michigan State, came all the way back from Michigan State, and everybody knows that Michigan State is not a short hour, a little hour of drive around the world. You know, especially for a little truck like this, for a guy like me. So I want to know if there's anybody that's out there that can actually give me some info, some feedback on what they think I should do to it. You know, what do I think? Do they think I should lift it? You know, put some mud tires on it? You know, give it the new gen look, or just leave it stock lower and just fix the body and drive it. Now the next upcoming video, I want to show y'all the inside, what the works that I have done to it since I have had it, because I did a little bit of work to it and I haven't did much to it. You know, I've been trying to keep up the upkeeps on it, because like I say, it's a 1989 Chevy S10 4x4. And I've been watching this gentleman, you know, he's got a 80 model short wheelbase, you know, truck, Chevy truck, and I think he's from Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. I think he is, but you know, the gentleman, he's doing a good job to his truck. So when I see him do it, I know if he can do it, I can do it. So it kind of inspired me. You know, I want to get a chance to try to see if I can get United by Trucks to do a video on my truck, because you know, I seen them out there. They did quite a few videos on some trucks, but I never seen them do a video of an S10, especially a 4x4 model. So leak the subscriber. I hope y'all, you know, like to subscribe and like the video of me showing around my truck. You know, I'm gonna show around, you know, a little bit more things. I'm gonna open the hood. I'm gonna show y'all what I got up under the hood, what I got going on up under the hood, you know, and what I have done and what I haven't done. Okay, here we go. as y'all can see, is a regular 4.3 that's up in here, which where I was told they was good engines. They was long-lasting engines. The best engine that Chevy could build for the S10 models, the first gen off that, because they came out with a 2.8, and then they came out with a they came out with the 4.3. And what I was told, they came out with another engine that was a 4-cylinder before they came out with the 2.8 and the 4.3. But the 4.3, they said the 4.3 gen is a good engine, a good block, which is, I think it is too, because you know most guys want to take them out and put a small block 350 up in them, which to me that's too much power for this little truck. You know, I think that they should have just left the regular TPI in it, you know, because it's fuel ejected, and you know, especially with these new LS swap motors they came out with. You know, yeah, I would like to LS swap it, you know, but I want to know what, you know, some of the guys out there think that I should do, because this is a 4x4, you know, and I never seen the guys do the 4x4s, you know, for its fast and all that stuff. You know, I just seen them do LS swaps and stuff like that, but I never seen nobody say, oh, they fast when you LS swap the 4x4s or anything like that, you know. So this is what I changed on this truck. I changed the alternator, which was, you know, you got to have an alternator to keep the battery charged and everything. I changed the starter, because you got to have a starter in order for it to run. I changed those two things. That y'all, if y'all can look right here, as my camera guy can get a little closer, I have a little bit of an oil leak right here. I don't know if that's coming from the gasket, a gasket leak, but I'm gonna try to get some brake dust and see if I can spray that off and see if it'll come off. And if it'll come off, you know, and they clear that up, that look up, you know. And I also say I have an oil leak on this side too, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't have no lights coming on this truck for its gasket problems or anything, you know. And usually when you blow a gasket on an old vehicle, it tends to give you a sign of, you know, of, hey, look, you got this going on. A light will come on and stuff like that, you know. But it hasn't. You know, I have put it on the computer. I have did a whole lot of things. I changed the oil hole, and that's another reason why I kind of don't want to change my truck into a small block 350 as well, because I don't want to relocate this oil filter line, because you know most guys, they have to get up under their truck and they have to change the oil, and they got to change this filter, and the filter is up under here. And I figured that 4x4 trucks are also supposed to have the oil, you know, located like this, you know. Therefore, when you go in mud, you ain't got to worry about busting anything up under there and messing up anything for us, your oil, and then you is stuck stranded because your vehicle don't have no oil in it. So you know, I think that was a good idea that Chevy had put these right here, you know, for us, the 4x4s. But yep, that's what I got going on. I also changed this filter, which I need to change the filter that's in here again. You know, I need to change it again. And that's it, YouTube. That's all I did. You know, that's basically all I did for now. You know, apparently the person that had this truck, the guy mistreated it, you know, in certain areas, because he got the wire and stuff like that exposed and everything, and I really don't like all that. I'm trying to see if I can get all that cleaned up, you know, get all that cleaned up behind there and everything, get all this cleaned up too as well, you know. This is a lot of stuff. There's a lot that's going on, you know, that he did. So that's about it today. That's about it for that concludes my YouTube video that's going on today. So I'm gonna see if I can get some more stuff done to it. My goal is today is to try to see if I can actually find this blower, because you know I want to see if I can get this heater to run in this truck, the heater and AC. So I'm trying to see if I can get it to work. Okay. Thank you, YouTube.